You push open the door of a cafe you have never visited. Blue cups, a crooked lamp, someone at the counter lifts a hand. And suddenly, you know this moment. Not the place, not the person, the whole arrangement. For one strange second, it feels as if the scene is repeating, and as if you almost know what happens next. Then the hand reaches for a napkin, nothing prophetic happens, the feeling drains away. So what just convinced you that a new moment was a memory? Déjà vu is often described as familiarity, but that misses the eerie part. Familiarity alone is ordinary. You recognize a song, a face, a hallway. Déjà vu arrives when that warm signal of known collides with another judgment. This is new. I have not been here. Two answers occupy your mind at once. Researchers cannot summon every natural episode on command, so they build smaller versions of the conflict. Each experiment asks a harder question than the last. First, where can sourceless familiarity come from? In virtual reality studies, people explored a series of rooms. Later, they entered different rooms containing different objects. Some new rooms secretly shared the spatial layout of an earlier one. The same corner, the same open center, objects occupying the same positions. When people failed to recall the earlier room, that hidden match still mattered. They were more likely to rate the new scene as familiar and report déjà vu-like feelings. That gives the cafe a possible ghost. Maybe its crooked lamp and counter repeat the geometry of a place you once saw, while the place itself stays out of reach. Memory sends familiarity but withholds the address. But resemblance cannot be the whole answer. Many things feel vaguely familiar without producing déjà vu. What turns a weak echo into a contradiction? A second experiment used a word memory trap. Participants studied lists of related words, designed to make an unseen related word feel familiar later. Crucially, the researchers also gave people information that could let them know the tempting word was actually new. Déjà vu reports rose most when false familiarity met strong evidence of novelty. Making the familiarity signal stronger by itself did not produce the same rise. Now the discomfort makes sense. Your mind is not calmly mistaking the cafe for an old one. One system is whispering old, while another can prove new. You do not merely receive the error, you feel the argument. A small fMRI study pushed that idea one step further. It created a similar clash for words while scanning healthy volunteers. The déjà vu-like trials engaged regions associated with monitoring and resolving memory conflict, including anterior cingulate, medial prefrontal, and parietal areas. That does not reveal a single déjà vu center. It does not capture every spontaneous episode, but it supports a powerful reversal. The sensation may include the brain detecting that its own memory signals disagree. And that explains only part of the cafe. Why did you feel you knew what came next? Researchers tested that too. In virtual scenes designed to provoke déjà vu, participants often reported stronger feelings of prediction. But when the next turn actually arrived, they were no better at predicting it. The certainty increased, the information did not. Familiarity seems to create a promise. If this comes from memory, then the next piece must be stored somewhere. Your mind leans forward, searching for it, but the experiment finds no hidden preview. This is why déjà vu can feel supernatural while remaining a memory phenomenon. A familiar spatial structure may activate without its source. A false familiarity signal may collide with verified novelty. Other routes may exist. The science has not reduced every episode to one mechanism. What it has done is turn the feeling into a testable sequence. Familiarity, conflict, then misplaced certainty. A 2024 systematic review estimated that roughly 3/4 of healthy people across 10 studies had experienced non-seizure déjà vu, though the evidence varied and relied heavily on self-report. A fleeting episode alone is not a diagnosis. Now return to the cafe. The blue cups are new. The crooked lamp may echo some forgotten arrangement, or the familiarity may have another source. You still cannot predict the hand reaching for the napkin. But the moment is no longer a broken timeline. It is a dashboard with two gauges pointing in opposite directions, and an alarm sounding because your mind can see the mismatch. The eerie part is not that memory failed, it is that your mind noticed. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel a great deal. See you next time.